The truth had been hiding in plain sight the entire time, and now Anna could no longer ignore the warning signs that had surrounded her for weeks. Every strange encounter, every mysterious phone call, every shadow that seemed to follow her through Port Charles suddenly began connecting together like pieces of a dangerous puzzle. What started as a terrifying kidnapping had turned into something far more personal, and Anna was finally about to discover who had been controlling everything from behind the scenes. Anna sat alone in her office late at night, staring at a folder filled with evidence that made her hands tremble. She had spent days reviewing security footage, financial records, and witness statements, hoping to uncover the one clue everyone else had missed. At first, Anna believed her kidnapping had been orchestrated by a random enemy from her past. After all, Anna had spent years making powerful enemies through her work, and there was no shortage of people who wanted revenge against her. But the deeper she investigated, the clearer it became that this crime was not random at all. Someone close to her had betrayed her. That realization hit Anna harder than the kidnapping itself. Her mind replayed every moment from the night she disappeared. The masked figures who grabbed her seemed unusually prepared. They knew exactly where she would be and how to avoid detection. They even knew details about her routine that only a handful of trusted people could have known. At the time, Anna assumed her enemies had simply gathered information about her movements, but now she understood something terrifying. The mastermind already had direct access to her life. Meanwhile, tension spread throughout Port Charles as rumors about Anna's investigation reached nearly everyone in town. Some feared she was getting too close to the truth, while others worried the real culprit might strike again before being exposed. Friends who once stood beside each other suddenly became suspicious of one another. No one knew who could truly be trusted anymore. Jordan noticed Anna growing increasingly distant and concerned. During a private conversation, Jordan warned her that obsession with solving the case might cloud her judgment, but Anna refused to back down. She knew she was close, and after everything she had endured, she could not walk away without answers. At the same time, Dante quietly began his own investigation after discovering inconsistencies in the official reports surrounding the kidnapping. Certain evidence had mysteriously disappeared, and key witness statements had been altered before reaching investigators. Someone with influence had manipulated the case from the beginning. That discovery convinced Dante that the conspiracy extended far beyond a simple kidnapping plot. Elsewhere, Carly became worried after noticing how emotionally drained Anna had become. She encouraged Anna to take a break before the stress consumed her completely, but Anna insisted she was fine. Deep down, however, Anna knew she was barely holding herself together. The closer she got to uncovering the truth, the more frightened she became about what she might discover. Then everything changed with one unexpected clue. While reviewing old surveillance footage one final time, Anna noticed a reflection in a nearby window during the moments before her kidnapping. At first, it seemed insignificant, but after enhancing the image, she recognized a familiar figure standing near the scene moments before the attack began. Her heart stopped instantly. The person she saw was someone she trusted completely. Anna could hardly believe it. She replayed the footage repeatedly, hoping she was mistaken, but every angle confirmed the same devastating truth. The person connected to her kidnapping had been hiding in plain sight all along. Shaken and emotional, Anna confronted the accused person privately rather than involving the police immediately. She needed to hear the explanation directly before making any decisions. When the confrontation finally happened, emotions exploded almost instantly. At first, the accused person denied everything. They claimed Anna was jumping to conclusions and letting paranoia control her actions. But Anna refused to back down. She presented every piece of evidence she had uncovered, forcing the truth closer and closer to the surface. Then came the shocking confession. The mastermind admitted involvement in the kidnapping, but insisted things had spiraled out of control.
According to them, the original plan was never meant to cause serious harm. They only wanted leverage over another dangerous situation unfolding in Port Charles. But once outside forces became involved, the entire operation turned into chaos. Anna listened in stunned silence as more secrets emerged. Hidden alliances, financial manipulation, and long-buried resentments had all contributed to the betrayal. The kidnapping was not simply about revenge. It was connected to a much larger power struggle involving several influential figures in town. The confession shattered Anna emotionally because the betrayal came from someone who once claimed to care deeply about her. Every memory they shared suddenly felt tainted by deception. Anna struggled to understand how someone she trusted could orchestrate such a terrifying ordeal behind her back. Before Anna could decide what to do next, another twist changed everything.
Someone else had
again.
secretly recorded the confrontation. Unknown to Anna, another individual had been monitoring the situation from a distance. Within hours, rumors about the confession spread rapidly across Port Charles. Panic erupted as multiple people realized their own secrets could soon be exposed as well. Dante rushed to Anna after learning about the confrontation, worried the mastermind might attempt to flee town before authorities intervened. But by the time officers arrived at the suspect's location, the person had already disappeared. Now the hunt truly began. Port Charles became consumed by speculation as everyone questioned where the fugitive had gone and whether they acted alone. Some believed they were trying to escape permanently, while others feared they were preparing one final desperate move before being captured. Anna blamed herself for allowing emotions to interfere with the investigation. If she had contacted authorities immediately, the suspect might already be in custody. But despite her frustration, she could not ignore the emotional devastation caused by the betrayal. The situation was never just another case to her, it was personal in every possible way. As the investigation intensified, more secrets began surfacing throughout town. Several residents were revealed to have indirect connections to the kidnapping plot, though many claimed they never understood the full scope of what was happening. Some had accepted money to stay silent, others had helped unknowingly. The deeper investigators dug, the messier the truth became. Meanwhile, Anna struggled privately with feelings of guilt and anger. She questioned her instincts and wondered how she failed to recognize the betrayal sooner. For someone with years of investigative experience, being manipulated so completely felt humiliating. But despite everything, Anna refused to let the mastermind destroy her life. Instead of retreating, she became more determined than ever to uncover every remaining secret tied to the conspiracy. She promised herself that no matter how painful the truth became, she would expose everyone responsible and make sure justice prevailed. At the same time, the fugitive mastermind faced increasing pressure while hiding from authorities. Former allies began turning on each other, afraid of being implicated in the growing scandal. Trust collapsed rapidly as panic spread through every corner of Port Charles. Then another bombshell emerged. A hidden account containing encrypted files was discovered during Dante's investigation. Inside were records connecting several major figures to illegal activities that extended far beyond Anna's kidnapping. Suddenly, the entire case transformed into something much larger than anyone imagined. Anna realized her kidnapping may have been designed to distract her from uncovering an even darker operation taking place right under everyone's noses. That revelation changed everything. Now Anna understood why certain people had worked so desperately to silence her. The kidnapping was never the end game, it was only the beginning. As new evidence continued surfacing throughout Port Charles, alliances shifted once again throughout Port Charles. Friendships fractured, relationships collapsed, and dangerous enemies prepared for war.
No one knew who would survive once the full truth finally emerged. But one thing became certain. Anna was no longer afraid. After surviving betrayal, manipulation, and emotional devastation, she emerged stronger than ever before. The people responsible underestimated her determination, and now they would face the consequences of pushing her too far. With the investigation reaching a dangerous new level, Anna prepared for the battle ahead, knowing that exposing the complete truth could change Port Charles forever. And if the latest revelations were accurate, the biggest shock was still yet to come. If you enjoyed this dramatic General Hospital-inspired story, make sure to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts about who you think is secretly connected to the conspiracy. More shocking twists, betrayals, and Port Charles drama are coming soon.